15 years old. So I don't look like that anymore. Right. Okay. So I'm currently in Himachal. I teach in NIT here. So all of you are welcome to Himachal. You can visit here. Um, it's a nice, beautiful campus. Our campus was ranked second most beautiful campus some years ago. So yeah, you will like it if you have not been here. Yeah, you're welcome. Right. So I'm going to talk on a slightly different topic. I peeped into some of the lectures yesterday and today. So this will be slightly different. I'll try and make it as interesting as possible. And I realized I have many slides, so I might skip some slides, and then we can discuss a bit. Okay. So this is important in the sense we should look ahead and see how we should prepare ourselves, and so that prevention is better than cure, no? So we should look ahead and understand what's going to happen and how are we going to handle all this, and so that we don't regret later, right? Okay, so the topic is human values in the shadow of AGI, right? Okay, so some introductory slides. So Jeffrey Hinton said this. I like this the way he described the AI. It's as if you had 10,000 people, and whenever one person learned something, everybody automatically knew it. And that's how these chatbots can know so much more than any one person. It takes away drudge work. There's a lot packed in this short quote. We will come back to this later, but that's a short explanation of AGI. Okay, so in December 8th, 1903, some article said this man won't fly for 1,000,000 years. So we were also talking about AI for a long time, and we didn't get anything good out of AI. Even the COVID span past week, AI couldn't help much during COVID. So everybody thought it's just gonna go off. But suddenly, we woke up and, so after just few months after this article was published, the first man flew, it seems. So like that. So when we are thinking, okay, AI is not going to do much now, it has picked up tremendously. I was just thinking like this. So I'm born in 1980. So in 1980, if somebody gives me a smartphone and it has 5G in it, how would it be? It'll blow my mind. So that's the kind of AI growth I'm seeing currently. Hugging Face, for example, where models are posted. So it's seeing so many submissions and so much is happening in the research world. We are struggling to catch up, struggling to even find out what articles are available and what is happening around. So AI is everywhere. I think all of you know this. AI is considered as the new electricity. It's going to power everything. There's not a place. Okay, so somebody was asking just in the lighter note, what jobs will remain in the future? So I was telling electrician, plumbing, carpentry, those jobs will remain. So but apart from that, wherever battery is powered and wherever there is computers involved, embedded systems involved, AI is there, right? Okay, so AI and us, we already coexist. There are so many fields where AI is already catching up in a nice way. So just to read out some. Okay, yeah. So, but is AI good or bad? So, like every technology, it comes with positives and negatives. So it depends on how we use it, how we handle it. So we being the creator and the user, and we should remain the master, right? Okay, so just to get a good understanding of what we are talking about, what is intelligence? So I was thinking, so when we say artificial intelligence, okay, so we should remember that there is something called original intelligence. So we have intelligence. God created us, and we have the original intelligence. So what is intelligence? When we say intelligence, what are we referring to? So some things I thought of. It's not comprehensive, but this will help us understand. So we can reason. So we write if-else logic. So if this, then that. If this is not true, then that is not. Then this happens, etc. So that's a reason. So logic, we work on logic. So when we talk, we want to make sense. We want to go step by step. So that's intelligence. That's part of intelligence. Planning. So okay, so at 5 p.m. I want to do this. At 6 p.m. I want to do this. 5 years down the line, I want to see myself like that. So that's planning. We solve problems. Okay, so there's a problem. We see a pothole. Now, how do we fix that? So okay, think abstractly. So given a large idea. So okay, so we want to settle in Mars. How are we going to build something? How are we going to take things there? Think abstractly. Comprehend complex ideas. Okay, so brain-computer interface, Neuralink is coming up. So we think beyond that. What is possible? Input, output, into the brain, outside the brain. Things like that. Learn from experience. Okay, so I thought I can swim in the ocean, but I couldn't. So what should I learn? Okay, so I need these skills. Common sense. Tesla cars, there are a lot of funny videos that Tesla cars fail in common sense many times. So things that human beings can clearly see, they cannot see. So we have common sense. You teach the child once that fire is bad, it will hurt you, so the child will understand. Okay, learn quickly. A child, so when a baby, you show a baby a cat, a picture of a cat, or show her a cat, and only once the baby has to see. The next time, if the cat is in black color or brown color, or it's turned that side, or it's facing the baby, any direction, the baby can quickly recognize it's a cat. So that's intelligence. But what about artificial intelligence? So I just put a table. Okay, so human intelligence is this, and artificial intelligence is this, right? So human intelligence consists of intention. We've all come for this course. So we intend to come for this, and there is emotion involved. We have relationships, we have friendships, we express passion. So that's part of human intelligence. Artificial intelligence, there's nothing. There's no intention, there's no emotion, there's no passion. ChatGPT might say, I'm good, how are you? So but it's just acting like human. So it has no inherent emotion or passion. Human intelligence has to do with strategic planning and critical thinking. We just discussed that. So critical thinking is something that we all should work on. So that's becoming rare. So students, I often find students trying to get rid of critical thinking, trying to stay away from critical thinking. So they want to take the easy way. So but don't do that. That's our stronghold. Critical thinking is something that we are good at. Okay, so artificial intelligence is not good at planning. We're talking about agents. So Andrew Ng presented a few days ago about agents. So that's going to be probably ChatGPT 5 or maybe beyond. So maybe AI will get better at planning, but currently it is not. It cannot plan things, and it's not good at critical thinking. It is good at a certain amount of reasoning, but not there yet. Okay, design and creativity. We have original design, original creativity. Yes, ChatGPT and these models can do fantastic creations in just a matter of seconds or fraction of seconds. but it cannot go beyond what it has already seen. So we can go beyond what we have not seen, what we have not experienced. So we can create original designs, create things that nobody has seen. So that's originality. But AI models can only put things together, patch things together, sandwich things together, mix things in a certain ratio, and things like that. Okay, common sense. We just spoke about common sense. So human beings, that's something. Common sense is not so common these days, so we should work on that also. So we are losing what we are good at. Okay, AI lacks common sense. Some things we expect AI models to know. That's a very basic thing, but it may not have learned that basic thing. Okay, we learn quickly with few examples. You show this is a bottle and there's a pen, we learn it. Okay, so next time we see something like that, we know it's a pen. But AI, you'll have to show front view, back view, top view, different colors, skewed variation, all those sorts of things. And we can learn and switch context. So we learn something in one domain, and we can quickly transfer that knowledge into another domain. So we don't have to learn fresh, in that domain. So we are good at transfer learning, but AI is very poor at transfer learning. And human intelligence, we has to do something with right and wrong. So we have meaning attached to everything. So we do something for a reason. We do something for a purpose. And we have a notion of right and wrong. So we have a boundary. This is black, this is white, this is good, this is bad, this is evil. So things like that. But AI doesn't have anything like that. It's just picking up from whatever we have supplied, and it tries to mimic good and bad, tries to give a purpose, but it doesn't have. And we have relationship with upwards and relationship sideways. So with fellow human beings, relationship is probably the most beautiful aspect of being a human. So we are losing that again. So social media and these Zoom networks are giving us a feeling that we are connected, but we are not actually connected. So we're just going to disappear after this and not bother to know people. So yeah, but relationships, AI doesn't have anything called relationships. One computer doesn't want to talk with another computer. There is no intention to, there is no intent to relate. Okay. So I also want to differentiate this. AI is not software program. So I hope you've all learned how AI works, but in case you have not, AI is not software program. Okay, so some differences I noted down. Software program has few inputs, few conditions, but AI, theoretically speaking, you can feed in unlimited inputs and you can find unlimited relationships. Now, I said few conditions because you'll have to manually write. Okay, so if the temperature goes below, say 10 degrees, turn on heater. If the temperature goes above 30 degrees, turn on AC, things like that. But AI, you can have zillion variations between 10 degrees and 30 degrees, Okay. Okay, software program has well-defined problems. It has well-defined problems and known solutions, known rules. So that's where we write a program. That's when we write a program. AI can handle complex problems. So you just throw the problem and you ask it to find patterns, find relationships. So it is very good in finding patterns, finding connections, finding unexpected relationships. So even physics and chemistry are related, physics and biology are related. It can find the relationships between, across domains. Okay, so software process, it's structured, it has limited data, but AI, it can handle unstructured, unlimited data. So these days, anything to do with image is considered solved. we can just throw the image. We don't have to go through layers of image processing. No, so some of the speakers spoke about it, but these days we can just directly feed the image. We don't have to. We can do an end-to-end system, no AI system. We don't have to have an image processing layer. Yeah. Okay. So software cannot adapt or learn from experience. So so you write a program. So say, for example, a mobile phone, we have put a program inside, and you want to change it, you'll have to put a patch. It can't learn on the fly and modify itself, but AI can learn and adapt and modify itself. So Tesla cars, for example, has a live learning process that is going on. And it can be updated. The model can be updated. So software program accuracy is limited to the rules. So you set the rules. So you say, okay, so this is left, this is right, this is straight, and so that's it. So you set the rules, but AI can adapt, and its accuracy can improve over time. Okay, today it's 80%, but slowly it'll learn and get to maybe 99% or so. Okay. Yeah, so software program is completely based on common sense. So you detect water, you don't drive your car into it, so things like that. But AI may not know, okay, so this water, maybe I shouldn't, but another kind of water, maybe I can, so it might go into it. Okay, so it lacks common sense. Okay, so what's significant these years, 23, 22, why are we now talking about this? Why did this pick up? These three things: huge data, huge computers, and huge models. Now we have large amount of data, and everybody is connected, and we have huge computers. NVIDIA just recently released a GPU. Now my GPU at home weighs about, say, 12 kg, and but the GPUs that this year NVIDIA's launched, it just looks like a processor. So we are scaling big time. And we have huge models. Earlier we used to talk about millions of parameters, then billions, now trillions. So even beyond that. So we have huge models that cannot run on our system. Okay, so that's what is powering development these days. Okay, let's come to the and more focus towards my topic. So there are three kinds of AI people talk about. One is called narrow AI and general AI and super intelligent AI. What we have till today, probably approximately, they're all narrow AI, meaning they can do one task and do that very well. So hammer does only what it's supposed to do. So screwdriver, a plier. Okay, so that's where we are currently, 2024. Okay, so everything is narrow AI. You have lots of narrow AIs, and they're all doing their job. Fantastic job they are doing. Okay. We are going to get into something called AGI. So one system that does many things. Today I was using ChatGPT. I've not seen this before. You have image editing provision like that, like as in Photoshop. So you can just draw on the image and say, in the space, fill this, and your GPT fills it for you. It does lots more things. Maybe Sora is coming shortly. So agents will come in. So they can do coding, they can do video generation, they can do music maybe in the future. So lots of things together in just one platform. That is what we call as AGI. People are saying before 2030 we will see AGI. That's that one way nice, other way it's scary also. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So we should get prepared. So start thinking about it. People talk about something more beyond AGI. That's like super intelligent AI. In every aspects of in every aspect they will beat human beings. So it's like a giant beast. So if AGI happens in 2030, I mean, there is there are several layers of AGI that can come in, but AGI, if it starts coming by 2030, then maybe 2040, we can see super intelligent AI, things that are superior to human beings in every level. Yeah. Okay. So people are talking about AGI now, since we have seen narrow AI perform well. Sam Altman is talking about it. NVIDIA CEO is talking about it. He also recently announced, I remember, that no one needs to learn programming language. So programming languages will become like assembly language. No, he didn't say that. I'm saying it. No, so they will become like assembly language. No, do we need to study assembly language? Yes, but will we code in assembly language? No. So like that, something like that. Will we code in C, C++, JavaScript? Maybe not. We will use English language, but we need to study so that we can debug and do some coding. So maybe update stuff and make improvements, etc. Okay. Yeah. So he's saying, and it arrives in 5 years. 5 years is less than 2030. Okay. The way these guys are progressing, it looks like they will, we'll get AGI much faster. This is what I was talking about. Andrew NG was talking about AI agents. I mean, a lot of people are working on it. Devin, no, before Devin, there are lots of other, Auto GPT and things like that. I think this is going to be the kind of base for AGI, I think, AI agents. So instead of just one prompt that is guiding your AI system, so even in ChatGPT, when you write a prompt, inside it is maybe 20 different prompts. They generate 20 different prompts and what do's, a list of do's, list of don'ts, and then they use 20 different outputs, filter them, sort them, organize them, structure them, and then only give it to you. So a lot of agents already working, but even at the prompt level, have multiple agents. Say Devin, for example, kicks off many agents parallelly, and all of them do the same task, different aspects of that same task. One of, say, for example, in coding, somebody takes care of the syntax, somebody takes care of the writing style, another agent takes care of logic, another agent takes care of UI, so things like that. Okay. So yeah, that's where we are looking at. That's the kind of AGI we're looking at. So AGI refers to machines with human-like intelligence capable of learning, reasoning, problem solving across diverse tasks. Now that's the dream. Okay. So how much of it we'll achieve, we'll have to wait and see. But so we might go up in steps. We may not go up super gradually. I guess we might suddenly see a step. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Characteristics include adaptability, creativity, emotional intelligence. Okay. So, and understanding context in complex scenarios. Okay. AI distinguishes from current AI by broader learning capabilities, transferable knowledge, and general problem solving skills. Say, for example, you teach AGI to play guitar, and it can transfer that knowledge to violin. So okay, so guitar has these strings, so you get these notes. Okay, so given a violin, okay, so I will figure out myself, how to play violin, play the same set of music on a different instrument. So when that comes, that's when we can say AGI is there. So yeah. Okay, capabilities and potential achievements of AGI. So AGI possesses human-like cognitive abilities, the learning abilities like human being or even better than human being, including reasoning, learning, and okay. Yeah. So in healthcare, AGI could revolutionize disease diagnosis. So this is something that's going to be huge. Healthcare is going to be probably one place where AGI is going to play a major role, and everybody is talking about it. There's a lot of developments already. Many narrow AIs doing very well. Okay, so but um, thinking of AGI in healthcare domain is it's going to be massive. Okay, so disease diagnosis, personalized treatment plans. Okay, so based on your genetic and your history and your lifestyle and what you eat, AGI should be able to predict ahead of time, you know, what could be the possible um, problems in your life, so sickness that you might get. Okay, it can predict maybe cold or fever that you might get, or infection that you might get, so that you're careful. Okay, yeah, I might say if you eat this, you're going to get this, so yeah, so I don't know if everyone will like it, but yeah, I'm just imagining. Okay, so we don't have it. Okay, so but we are looking ahead. Drug discovery. Okay, so yeah, improving patient outcomes and reducing healthcare costs. So yeah, we'll talk about it. Okay, so AGI's potential in finance lies in enhancing risk assessment, fraud detection. So I'm not sure. So if AGIs get better at handling finance, stocks and things like that, so nobody will lose. So everybody will gain money, and that is not theoretically possible. No, so we'll see where it gets us. Okay, fraud detection, and so these are all super good. So yeah, so you can identify lies, you can identify fraud either online or in a speech. Okay, so investment strategies, optimizing financial decision making, and market stability. Okay, so AGI benefits in daily life. I just thought I should expand it a little more. Okay, spending patterns can be optimized for budgets. So say you have only this much money. Okay, so I just got my salary, last month's salary. So okay, this is how much I have. Okay, and I want to save this. So these are my expenditure. AI must have studied my expenditure in the past and say, okay, so allocate this as much for this. So helps me in decision making. It becomes easier for me to look ahead and plan. Real-time financial advice. Okay, so I'll skip this slide. Okay, enhance accessibility and inclusion through AGI. Okay, so this is something I'm very excited about. So everybody can participate. So it's not just the developed world that can participate. We can participate. I'm not living in a city, it's a very isolated place, but sitting here, we can still participate, have access to AGI, and people having difficulties, learning difficulties, mobility difficulties, they can all participate. That is something that is nice. Okay, AGI enables voice control interfaces, personalized mobility aids, real-time language translation services for individuals with disabilities. It's currently happening, but yeah, in a larger level, in a more sophisticated level. So we have ChatGPT, we can just talk to ChatGPT. Okay, yeah, Siri, Alexa. Okay, yeah, customized solutions foster inclusivity, independence, and opportunities, empowering individuals with diverse needs to lead fulfilling lives. So if you've not watched the Neuralink video, you should watch the first human to accept a Neuralink, right? He was able to play games. He was able to do a lot of navigation that he was previously not able to do. Yeah, that's nice. At what cost? We have to see. We have to wait and see. What are the disadvantages? We have to wait and see. But there is a good side to it. So people who did not do all this, enjoy life like us, are able to have, see the other side of life. Okay, enhanced accessibility through AGI creates a more inclusive society, breaking barriers and creating a level playing field for everyone. I'm not sure how much is going to be true, but yeah. So we are looking at it, and AGI is capable of empowering everyone and giving access to everyone to come to a similar, level playing field. Me and my wife, we were just discussing if AGI. We saw the Figure One video. If you've not watched it, you should watch Figure One, powered by OpenAI. So if there is a robot in our kitchen taking care of cooking and serving food for us, it wouldn't give half the food that we want to eat. It'll say, this is too much calories, or this is fried, it's not good for you. I'm only going to give you baked, or no salt, this sauce is not good, etc., etc. So yeah, so if you want that, all the best. Okay, so yeah, so things like that. Okay, so we're going to have AGI into these spaces as well. Personal and public safety. So yeah, so we can have a personal assistant that will take care of our safety. I'm just thinking, so thinking ahead. Okay, so now we install CCTVs and this and that, but we can have a personal assistant. Okay, so public safety, traffic management. If we manage signals and traffic in a more sophisticated manner with AGI, maybe it'll reroute traffic nicely. So maybe we need not wait at signals. I'm not sure. No, Bangalore, Hyderabad, people would like this. So, okay, so AGI leads to safer communities and more resilient infrastructure by improving safety measures and response capabilities. Okay, healthcare, we spoke about it. Let me see. Okay, yeah, disease prediction. So ahead of time disease prediction, treatment optimization are big things. Yeah, so we don't have to. So some of the treatment are pretty speculative, no? So we take this medicine and see if it will help, no? So, but AGI can help us diagnose much better and get proper treatment. And so maybe we will live longer, live healthier. People are talking about even beating death. I don't believe that, but at least live healthier lifestyle. No, okay. So yeah, proactive and effective healthcare interventions. That is, I would like that. So having a proactive way of guiding me to live a healthier lifestyle. Okay. So how much I should work out, if I'm working out too much, maybe suggest a break or suggest some other workout, or what exercises should I do for my body, for not just for reducing calories, maybe put on some muscles, or etc. Okay. Education is something I'm super excited about. So I believe we need more labs and not so many classrooms to attend lectures. We should have lots of Q&A sessions and lots of projects. That's how I believe education should be. So because much of the learning can be personalized. So each of us are at different levels, and so some of us would like to go faster, some of us understand some things faster, some of us struggle with some things, so we want to spend more time, and some of us want to go deeper. So AGI will help us in all this. Even now, some tools are pretty good. Even for students, Khan Academy, Khan Amigo is doing a great job helping students. But yeah, there are negative sides to it as well. Okay, but there are positive sides. The positive side is to have personalized education. By analyzing student data and adjusting teaching methods accordingly. Some of us learn through stories. So I personally don't like stories. I like logic. So if somebody can explain to me, because of this, it is happening, and because of this, this is happening. So I will like that. But some of us like stories, some of us like memory related things, some of us like relationships. Okay, so different ways we can learn things. Customized curricula created by AGI catered to individual student needs, enhancing learning outcomes and promoting academic performance. Okay, tailored teaching approaches. So these days, especially in India, we don't have the habit of tailoring anything, customizing anything. So we just make everybody sit together and just dump things. So yeah, so AI and AGI can help us change that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so there are risks as well. So some risks are job displacement. So we use the word displacement just to be polite. Many things are going to be automized. Thankfully, education is something that will remain. I mean, may not be in this form, but it will remain. So professors, you can relax. So most of the things are going to be automated. Anything routine is going to be automated. Okay, so power misuse by bad actors. Few people are holding keys to a lot of things. So say for example, OpenAI or maybe X, Twitter team or Tesla team. There are a small group of engineers who are taking decisions for all of us. So that's risky. So if we have one or two bad players there, we might have problem. Existential threats from unintended consequences. So some of us have good skills and our skills might go outdated overnight. So a new AI has come, AGI has come, which can handle all of the things that we know we have learned to do in our entire life. So 40 years I have learned this, and my skill goes outdated overnight. So things like that can happen. It's some things that we have to get ready for. So I really tell my students, you should not learn the content. So content can be picked up anytime. So but the skills of thinking, reasoning, analyzing, logic, problem solving, so these are the things that'll never go away. Even if you have AGI, you will still have all this. So this is what is going to guide you. So whether you work in science or physics or coding or product design, doesn't matter. Or you will apply your skills, you'll adapt and change where according to need. So don't focus too much on the content. And as teachers, we should also not stress so much on the content, but education, the purpose of education overall is to help build the person, build up the person. It's not to stuff content. Of course, things like Neuralink can come and say, just have this chip and you finished engineering, have this chip and you finished medicine. So future is going to be like that. This is the quantum mechanics chip. Have it, you have quantum mechanics. I don't know. So yeah, so we should hold on to the core human principles that we spoke about earlier. Yeah. Okay. Ethical concerns in AGI include privacy infringement. So there are data leaks already. There are a lot of things we are talking about. Biases and decision making. Yesterday morning, you did some exercise. I peeped into it for a while. Yeah. Lack of accountability in AI actions. Yeah, I think yesterday, sir was showing us an example, right? So some airlines, right? So the chatbot said something, coded something, and so the airlines refused to accept it, and then they went to court, no? So things like that. So accountability is also important. Okay, so your AI is giving this, and you should be responsible for that. No, so who will be responsible? Okay, Tesla also, some very silly accidents have happened. No, so on a road, this Tesla car, one time, it is on YouTube. You can see it tried to take a left when there is a car approaching in the opposite direction. Okay, so nobody knows why it decided to take a left turn when there is a car approaching. It's supposed to not do that, but it did it. So thankfully, the person saw, the driver saw, and he steered it back. He was a skillful driver. But so who is responsible for such actions? So we can't just say, I developed it at your own risk, use it. So that's not the way to handle things. Okay, so addressing ethical consideration necessitates creating transparent and accountable AGI system to mitigate potential risks and societal impacts. So this transparency is something nobody has agreed to. I mean, the big players I'm talking about are only some of them are talking about it, but so we should have transparency and how these things are being built. Of course, explainable AI is still under research. We still see AI as a black box. We don't know how it is doing, but we can put some guardrails or things like that to establish boundaries. Yeah, and that's why we write software around it, layers of software around it, to check if AI is giving us anything unwanted. Yeah. Okay, so just end-to-end AI is dangerous still. Okay, so even when AGI comes, I would still say we have to put a good amount of software around it to check and validate results before we blindly accept them. So we should have boundaries in place. I have some slides discussing that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So some futuristic cases, autonomous vehicles. I would so I would believe if AGI. I would believe that AGI is here if we have autonomous vehicles in India, in Indian roads. Okay, so on Himachal roads. So will you sit on an autonomous vehicle on Himalayan roads when one side there is like a kilometer depth, and an autonomous vehicle is driving through? No, so I wouldn't. I better drive it myself. Right. Okay. So yeah, that's the kind of futuristic, use cases we are looking at. Okay. So it can enhance road safety. So what these autonomous vehicles, they are promising is there'll be accidents, but the accidents will be less compared to what humans cause. I don't like that argument, because some cases, common sense cases where human beings would not have caused an accident, AIs cause an accident. So say, for example, there is a truck going dead across, and the car did not stop because the truck is white and it couldn't see clearly because there was sun shining on it. So, but a human would have seen it and would have stopped it, but it just went head on and crashed on the truck. So people have died like that. Yeah, so we need to ask questions. And somebody has to stand up and answer. Yeah. but there are good things. I'm not saying there are no good things. I love the developments, but we should also ask questions. Okay, optimize traffic flow. I already spoke about it, and provide efficient transportation solutions. So maybe in the future we'll have a different kind of transportation system. Maybe drones will just sit on it and it'll self-navigate. Okay, so that's still very much into the future. But we have now drones delivering packages. So that is becoming true these days. Yes. Another use case is scientific research acceleration. This is something I'm excited about. So there are some clues that AI ChatGPT has given me, which I have not understood before. There are some things that ChatGPT has helped me understand that all these years of study have not helped me see those insights, get those insights. But yeah, AGI can accelerate data analysis, find patterns, identify complex patterns. I spoke about it early on. No, so everything is related. Gravity, magnetism. So gravity is so weak, but it is just enough for us to stick onto planet Earth. Some of us like upside down. Some of us are standing up. Which side is up? We don't know. But yeah, so everything is related, no? And how is it related? What's the relationship? No? So AGI can help us understand those things, propose innovative solutions, advancing scientific discoveries across disciplines. This is something that I'm super excited about. I'm looking forward to. I'm already seeing glimpses of that happening. We work on, language models extensively, and we have seen these relationships, some mind-boggling relationships that AI has understood, and it's nice to see. Okay. So little more. So we will more shift our focus towards ethical and safety challenges. So transparency, I spoke about transparency. That is something very important, which we are not having. So OpenAI is not so open. So most of the models are closed and we do not know what they are doing. Claude or any model for that example. Some models are open to the extent that only open to the extent that they release their weights. What will we do with the weights? No, so you can't do much. Okay, but yeah, so that's a problem for the companies themselves. No, they do not have solutions. No, so we do not have solutions. We are progressing very rapidly. So it's taking time to catch up with the progress that's happening. No, okay. Control mechanisms must be implemented to prevent AGI systems from acting against human values or causing harm autonomously. Now, how do you manage that? How do you say, for example, I gave an example, right? So in the kitchen, if there is a robot cooking and serving food for us, so I feel like eating something, eating a sweet, for example, and AJ says, no, you have such and such problems, so I'm not gonna give you. And so that's a small thing that we can, overlook. But serious things like that, so say, for example, a, a self-driving car, which we have asked it to go to some place, we have something to attend, and then we want to take a diversion and go and maybe have a meal or have a burger, but AGI decides, no, you're going for the meeting, you will be late for the meeting, that is more important. So things like that. So okay, so here there is no right and wrong involved, but just giving examples. Okay, and it could cause harm. So I have a slide. I think I have a slide. So sometimes it has to choose between two problems. No, so two it so it has to choose one problem over the other problem. No, how does it choose? Okay. Value alignment aims to align AGI goals with human values. This is an open problem. Alignment problem is something that's challenging. So aligning AI systems with human values. How do you align AI systems with human values? Okay, so we all believe that certain thing is wrong, certain thing is good. But do AGIs believe those? Do AGIs understand those in all situations? No, so we don't know. So that is something that is of tremendous research alignment problem. Okay, requiring ethical frameworks. So there's a problem, so human beings themselves, we ourselves don't, we are not clear of what is good and what is bad. So it's not a line for us. It's like a wide river for us. So how do we train AGI? So yeah, I think you're getting my point, right? So so if there is a thin line, we can say, okay, so this side is bad, this side is good. Okay, so don't do this always. But our understanding of, if you side on the side of moral relativism, then it's going to be much harder to guide AGI on what is right and what is wrong. So yeah, so people are struggling to form a framework. So okay, so stakeholder engagement and interdisciplinary collaboration. So we need psychologists, psychiatrists, sociologists, different people have to come together, understand, and form, collaborate and form principles to guide AGI. Okay, so the last set of slides I want to talk about, integration of human values into AGI. So what are the options we have? Okay, so integrating human values into AGI ensures alignment with societal ethics, fostering trust, acceptance of AGI technology. So yesterday also you saw some examples. So how much can we trust AGI? So can we trust it? Can I allow my daughter to trust whatever AGI is showing it? So we warn our children about YouTube and what they get from the internet, not to trust it, not social media especially. Okay, ChatGPT is much better, but we would like it to improve because we're going to use it more and we're going to depend on it more. So there is a lot of good in it, but it shouldn't be like is it fiction or fact? So does the book come under fiction category, or is the book based on facts? It shouldn't be like it's mostly fact, but some things are fiction. That doesn't help. So then we have to put it under the fiction category. Even if small portions are changed, then it'll come under the fiction category, right? So yeah, so we have to integrate human values. So okay, ethical considerations guide AGI development to prioritize human well-being, fairness, transparency, accountability. Okay. Addressing ethical implications in AGI design safeguards against potential harm, discrimination, ethical dilemmas in AI applications. Okay. The alignment problem. Okay. So risk of misalignment include AGI systems acting against human interests, causing harm or pursuing conflicting objectives. Strategies to address alignment issues include value alignment research, reward engineering, interpretability techniques. and AI safety frameworks. Okay, so these are big words. Each word is research in itself. And so people are trying to solve the alignment problem in many ways. But I would like it to be inherent in AI models itself. So that we can safely use it end to end. Otherwise, we'll have to have lots of patches, So it'll be like a jeans pant with like 500 patches on the pant, So will you like it? Maybe it's fashion today, but it's not good design. Okay, so so we would want the AGI to have these values inherently built in, not we put 500 patches of code to check, the output and then feed it to us. Okay, so some case studies I had prepared. So, but I think you've covered this. Unintended bias. There is bias in AGI system. It should not be there. So girls are like this, boys are like this. Okay, so there is a general tendency that girls are like this, boys are like this, but you have a lot of odd one outs. So many girls like biking. Yesterday you heard a speaker say that she does biking, and so boys might like to play with dolls, so it's okay. Boys might like to sit at home with mommy, spend time. Okay, so this thing. So there should be scope for these exceptions. So or there should not be a overtly a biased system. So okay, so these biases have come because of us human beings. So we human beings are biased in a way. So the way we are biased and the way AGI are biased are completely different, but they learn from us. So we have taught them. So it's not good to blame them blatantly because we have trained them. So they have picked up from us. But is there a way to handle the bias? Is there a way to control the bias? Okay. This is one thing I was talking about. So say, for example, a car is approaching and a boy is approaching. So if the car deviates, say it's a high risk for the passenger or for the passenger in the car. Maybe there are dangerous things on either side. So he would maybe lose his life. If the car goes head on, this boy would lose his life. So what decision should AGI make? So should the boy be saved or the person in the car be saved? Okay, so if a human driver is driving, he will try to save both, I guess. But we don't know what AGI is going to decide. So we don't know. We don't have it in our control. But can we bring it within within a certain framework, so we know what AGI is going to decide? So you wouldn't want to go on the road not knowing what AGI would decide. So you would want safer roads, and safe for you, safe for people on the road, other people standing by, yeah, etc. Okay, so another case study. So technological singularity, meaning that AGI would approach singularity, superpower, supreme excellence, and would wonder why human beings are troubling me. So these are the things that we see in movies. Is it possible? It is possible. There is an outside chance that we might get there, but it's an outside chance. But still, we can't reach there and then decide, then think, what should we do? We should think ahead of time. So that is something that we need to think about, no? So when if you do some case studies in class, you can take these questions and discuss. I'm not saying we're going to have clear answers, but the process of exercising our mind and thinking aloud, coming up with ideas and thoughts that that help us prepare for the future are important, because current students are going to handle all this in the future, no? So thinking ahead is always helpful, that you're prepared, you're not surprised by what comes, okay. So principles, so some principles, okay, I think I'll skip this. Okay, so workforce transition strategies in the age of AGI. Okay, so they're going to be a big change. Even in our NIT, we are seeing there is a significant drop in placements, and the kind of placements that we see, it's dropping big time, I should say. I was part of the placement department last year. And last year we saw a small change, a small shift, but this year there's a big change in the way people are recruiting, the kind of the numbers we are seeing, the kind of companies that are coming, so things are going to change. So are we ready? Do we have a plan in place to help students, to help prepare them for the change that is coming? No, or even for the people working, no? So I got a call from my friend in Bangalore that he lost his job. He was 45 years and so what do we have to tell them? What can they do? Yeah. So we have to prepare. So implement retraining programs to equip workers with AGI relevant skills, fostering adaptability and enhancing employability in evolving industries. Yeah. So these days there are lots of opportunities, but is there a map available for showing all these opportunities in one place? No. So we'll have to scramble, and try and gather, okay, what are the opportunities? Okay, what are we supposed to study? Okay, which kind of jobs will last for a long time? So things like that. We should think ahead and prepare, that kind of setup. Okay, launch upskilling initiatives. Okay, so you've learned something, but you want to say, for example, as a computer programmer, you want to enter bioengineering. Okay, so now you don't need to go and study another 4-year course, so but can you do a upskilling course, or can you do some sort of training or a project that will help you adapt and learn bioengineering quickly, so that you can use your computer skills and learn the other side a little bit, and sandwich and do something productive. Okay, so to empower employees with advanced capabilities, preparing them for roles requiring AI proficiency and AGI integration. Okay, provide comprehensive job transition support, including career counseling and reskilling opportunities to facilitate smooth workforce transitions amidst AGI advancements. Okay, I think 4 more slides I have. Okay, I think I have time. 4 or 5. Okay, so role of human oversight in AGI. Okay, so let's assume that AGI is here. Now, what will we do? Okay, so what kind of role will we play? Okay, so there are 3 options for us that I can think of. One is closed loop system. Okay, so closed loop systems have continuous feedback. It's put in continuous feedback. Okay, humans are kind of outside. Okay, so closed loop system feeds itself. Okay, so AGI does something, and it gets feedback, corrects its course, and does something, gets feedback, corrects its course, and does something, and like that. That's continuous feedback. Okay. So good examples are self-driving cars, um, learning on the fly. Okay, so you went there. Okay, so you should handle this like this. I tried handling like this, it didn't work. So I should handle like this and things like that. Okay, so but there is a risk involved in closed loop systems. Okay, so human beings are not involved in the decision-making process at all. It's AGI on its own. Okay. Open loop system is like end to end. So you give an input, you give an output. There is no feedback involved. Human beings will have to bring the feedback. And that's not a good idea either. So no feedback loop, AGI acts without adjusting based on output. Um, Timer-based processes like a coffee maker. Okay, so small things like that, or you give the input, you get the output. No, so image generation, music generation, and things like that can do the job. But it's still not good having an open loop system. Okay, what I would recommend is the last one, human oversight. Okay, so okay, okay, so human in the loop. Okay, I think it's in the next slide. Okay. Um, Yeah, human in the loop is crucial for feedback accuracy and ethical decisions in AGI integration. Okay, so feedback accuracy and ethical decisions. So because of these two reasons, we should insist that humans should be in the loop. So AGI closed loop is good, but put a human in the loop. So a human has to approve the feedback. Okay, so say for example, um, it went on little bit, a car went on little bit of water, so not so deep water, but little bit, and it was able to go comfortably. So then the car decides, oh, I could go on water, so I can go into the ocean and drive into the ocean, so that shouldn't be the case. Okay, so you get my point. So if the car gives a feedback saying water is okay, then the human stops it and says water is not okay, not into water. Okay, so things like that, feedback accuracy and ethical decisions. I gave an example, so the AGI decides, okay, so the passenger, my passenger is more important than the boy on the road. That's not how you should take decisions. So a human will sit and say in the loop, okay, so no, wrong, save both. Okay, damage the car, save both. So like that. Okay. Yeah, closed loop system. It can harness continuous feedback loops. Okay. Self-correction, real-time adjustments, and increased reliability in complex tasks. But challenges involve data dependency and interpretability. Okay. So yeah, as I said, you will get into interpreting data, so interpretation. So even for us in this postmodern world, words mean many things. So when we say I love you to somebody, that could mean 100 different things. So how will AGI decide anything? So it has to interpret a lot of things. So that's risky. Okay. Integrating ethical considerations ensure responsible. Okay, so we spoke about it. I think I've covered this. Okay, so as an open loop system, okay, so AGI as an open loop system operates autonomously. Okay, so open loop systems we don't have to worry about because there is no incremental learning that's happening unless a human being is involved. Okay, so a human being updates things. There is no automatic adjustment that is happening. Okay, so without real-time feedback. Okay, so but these systems are super good because they are super fast. They are very good at what they do. Yeah, the limitations are adaptability. So they are not quick in adapting. Okay, so something changes, so somebody has to go and load a new model set or load a new, or plug in something. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, so human in the loop, this is what I would recommend. But people want a closed loop system. So closed loop system has so many risks involved. Okay, but human in the loop is what I would recommend. Okay, it integrates human oversight and AI learning, enhancing decisions and ensuring ethical conduct. AGI operates with human feedback loops where input refines algorithms, improves decisions, and guides ethical behavior. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So a role of human oversight and AGI. Yeah. Okay. I think we've discussed this. Yeah. So integrating human oversight and AGI. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Human intuition. So human intuition can also help, AGI decide correctly, interpret correctly. Okay. Yeah. Complex problem solving skills. Human beings can guide correctly. Okay, I think last two slides. Okay. Yeah, the advantages we spoke about. Challenges. Okay, so challenges, human AI synergy. Okay, so how well will a human be able to work with the AGI? Okay, um, so will that synergy be a productive synergy, or will it inhibit? Okay, so often machines they seem to do things well without a human. No, you just put it in automatic mode and they do it well. No, say for example, automatic Xerox machine, and the human is supposed to check every 50 copies. He's going to waste unnecessary time. He's very slow. Humans are very slow. Okay, so like that. Bias handling. Okay, so human bias will also come into play. So somebody might say, no, I think this is right. No, somebody else might say, no, I think that is right. Okay, so data privacy maintenance, scalability hurdles. Okay, these are some problems when we bring a human in the loop. Okay. Okay, implement strategies such as clear human AI interaction protocols. Okay, so these are nice on paper, but when it comes to reality, two people agreeing on one thing, that's hard. And now a group of people agreeing, it's even more hard. The entire world agreeing on something, that's even more hard. Okay, yeah, explainable AI models are necessary for this. So that we understand what AI is doing and we can guide correctly. Okay, robust data governance frameworks. Okay, so all this is necessary. Okay, okay, the benefits: ethical judgment, adaptability, collaborative potential. Okay, how much of it is happening, we don't know, but this is possibly the best case scenario that we can have. So human in the loop AGI. Even if it is slow, even if human bias is getting in, we still have some sort of control over what AGI is learning. Once we put it in a closed loop system, we lose control. They could quickly spiral into somewhere we never intended AGI to go. Yeah. Okay. So I'll stop here and thank you. If you have questions, you can ask.
Okay. Participants, do you have any queries? Please ask. Okay.
me see. Good afternoon, sir. This is Victor from Anurag University. I have a question here.
Yes, please. Yeah.
How do we deal with this bias problem? And apart from this human in the loop, do we have any other solutions? Because human in the loop that also slows down the entire process of decision making. So, are there any alternatives for that?
I don't know. Yeah. So, so to some extent, we can write software programs. To some extent, we can guide AI systems to have feedback through a software in the loop. Okay. But not for, you can't write software for all kinds of scenarios. That is not possible. So, to some things, in some decisions, when it comes to some decisions like ethical, moral decisions, it's better to have a human guiding the AI system. And for everything else, maybe we can have software rules, a set of rules guiding the AI system to keep it within check. But I don't know. Maybe we can come up with different ideas. This is what I have.
I have one more question. More
Yes.
question, sir.
Sure.
You have covered almost all the applications of AGI, like teaching and healthcare, etc., and etc. How do we use this AGI when it comes to the research and article writing? Can you talk about?
I'm not sure if I should say this. It's being recorded. So I'm not for article writing. No, so in a sense, journals were required when we didn't have any other way to portray our articles. No, so these days we can have blogs. We can have, overnight I did some research, I got some results, and I write a blog. It's up, or I can write a open access archive journal. I put it there. So that's good enough, but I don't have to like go elaborate. I can just give my findings with minimal writing and just put it as a article, a short article. So I think we should get out of, we as faculty academicians, we should get out of that mode of writing lengthy articles. And so there is a role for that, writing exhaustive articles, writing articles in an exhaustive way, but not all articles, all research has to be like that. No, so in this fast-paced world, some things, if it takes 3 months, it could get outdated. I mean, forget about 3 months, few weeks is getting outdated now. So I would suggest we should come out of this mindset and have blogs, have a scoring system, have comments. People review it. There are many places people have started already. So we Indians should adapt like that. Be, do research for the right reasons, not just for publishing things. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Your question was how to use AGI, no? So then AGI will help us find relationships, and discover new things, connect, make connections and relate things, solve problems that we have not been able to solve. One of my students worked on doing integration using AI, and he found a good speed up compared to existing, So of course there are it's not 100%, it's not giving 100% results, but for many of the examples we were able to see, so things like that, we can use AI to speed up, to see patterns, to see relationships, to even discover new ideas. All that is even now possible. Yeah. So in the future, I think we will progress faster. Yeah.
Yes, yes, sir. As you rightly said, even we are using some of the AI tools during our research, like tools like Research Rabbit. When
Mhm.
we're writing a survey paper,
Mm.
using these AI tools, we can easily collect all the papers and store them at one place, and
Yeah.
uh, these tools would automatically, help us to figure out and find out and relate, finding the related papers and all. Yeah. Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. There are some questions in the chat. Is that possible? Yeah.
Good afternoon, sir. This is Lakshmikant Reddy from Department of AI, Anurag University. So,
Hello, sir. Yeah.
artificial intelligence is already in place. So, automated generative intelligence is something about the autonomous vehicles and finding patterns, relationships, all sort of such things. So, what is the edge that automated generative intelligence enjoys over artificial intelligence?
It will be able to do everything together. Say for example, in one, say ChatGPT, you just come to ChatGPT and do A to Z everything, and one system is able to handle everything at a very high level. And you don't have multiple systems doing that. You have one system doing A to Z. That's what we're expecting.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Any queries from audience? In chat box, there are some queries, sir. You please go through, sir.
Okay. ChatGPT is a narrow AI. Yeah, so it can't do many things. It is improving. It's progressing towards AGI, we can say, but it is not doing many things. Yeah, so many things meaning so all that humans can do, human beings can do. So we're talking about every aspect of human beings. Yeah, I can give the slides. I'll send it to your coordinators.
Read the last question, madam. Read the last question.
Accenture is doing some good work, and in India, you asked which company. So I think I don't have full knowledge, but from whatever I read, Accenture is the leading company in India, which is into AI and implementing AI. It has collaboration with OpenAI, Google, and many other companies. And yeah, it has surpassed, it's in the generative AI revenue, it has surpassed all other companies put together. That is what I read. Yeah, so I'm not sure about, maybe other companies are catching up, but yeah.
Sir, one more query they are asking in the chat box.
Yes, sir.
A small query: which Indian company are into the technology implementation?
Yeah, I just answered it. Yeah. Accenture is fully saying they are into it, and they got good revenue on generative AI to show. But other companies are lagging. I'm not sure why. Maybe people are resistant to change, I think. So yeah, it'll take time. Anybody?
Sorry,
Yeah,
sir. One more query is there.
Yeah.
Can you give another example of closed loop, sir?
Closed loop. Say, for example, Amazon could become a closed loop system. So you place order, there is no human being, so okay, I'm not sure if it'll happen in India, but so you place order for say rice bag, 1 kg rice bag, and so that order, there is a logistic system that takes care of packing, and a drone might deliver it to your house all independently, and it can continue to have a feedback system. Yeah, that could happen. Greenhouse. Yeah, we spoke about, you heard about agriculture today morning. That can be a closed loop system. Yeah. And every year it improves seasonal and yeah, it understands soil and nutrients and moisture and yeah, direction of sun, etc. Yeah.
Participants, you can unmute and ask any queries. Any other questions? Thank you, sir. Thank you for your
Okay.
most valuable and informative session.
Thank you.
Starting from the topic, what is intelligence? You have discussed the types of artificial intelligence, patterns, relationships. You also discussed the difference between software program and AI. And you are given two notable points. Those are not technical. Generally, you have given one thing is common sense is not common nowadays in society. And one more thing, I don't like story. I like logic. Instead of the two sets. And your discussion on AGI development risks and ethical considerations are so nice topics. You have given depth analysis on this one. We also discussed about futuristic use cases. And like this, you have spoken almost many advanced concepts. Okay, sir. On behalf of our AI department, we're very much thankful to you for accepting our invitation and giving a nice lecture, which is more inspirable and informative session, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah.
Appreciations.
Good afternoon, sir. Now
Yes,
it's time for you to share the appreciation from the Department of AI. I request all the participants to clap for our resource person for the day. Soft copy of the same will be shared to you, sir, shortly. I
All
request
right.
the participants to switch on your videos for a photo session. Offline participants, please do join. Thank you, Anand, for joining the session. We have come to the conclusion of the session. Thank you, Anand. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, everyone.
All the participants to do join tomorrow's session, that is day 3. I also request the participants to please share your feedback through WhatsApp group. And the link will be shared shortly. Thank you, everyone.